Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Wildcat MTG. Today, we are going expedition hunting. We are going to crack a collector booster box from Zendikar Rising, a product I actually have not had an opportunity to open too much of. I opened up one pre-channel before I even started the channel, and I had some incredible luck, and so I was kind of afraid to go back, but it's been too long. It's just been too long. I really want to open some of this. The expeditions look fantastic, and now there's some other stuff kind of creeping up in this set as well, so have some additional value from the actual set itself. Before we jump on in, I was at a Command Fest a couple of months ago, and I ran into some people in the Magic community, and they were kind enough to take a moment to sign my playmat, and so I just wanted to give a shout out to those people and say thank you. Cassius Marsh, Olivia Gobert-Hicks, and then Brian Kibler, and none other than Hawk himself, Jacob Bertrand. They were there playing Commander and enjoying themselves. I caught them in between games, and they were very cool, very pleasant, very nice people. Just wanted to, I think it's important to acknowledge that, say thank you, and want to be respectful of their time, and so I caught them in between games, but I appreciated them taking the time to do so, and yeah, thanks, that's it. I just wanted to say that, and with that being said, let's do what we do. Let's crack some packs. So, as I mentioned, my experience with the actual collector booster boxes from Zendikar Rising is pretty small. This is a product, we would talk about the things that we're right about, and we don't usually acknowledge the things that we were not right about. And I wasn't a big fan of Zendikar, the set. Admittedly, I'm still not, but I missed the collector booster boxes. I did not. They were down to 190 at one point. You could pick them up for around 190. And that is no longer the case. The expeditions did flourish. Usually, so you've got two box toppers here. These are going to be two non-foil expeditions, and then in these collector boosters, usually you have about 1 to 3 per box. I don't think I've ever seen a 4 expedition box, but I don't think I've ever seen a 0 either. Hopefully we aren't the first to do that today. Yeah, so let's jump on in here. So, let's see here. We're going to start out with the Ravager's Mace, acquisitions. I still think the full art lands aren't what they used to be in terms of now, now every set has them, but these lands do look still pretty cool. Hey, first rare of the box, Extended Skyclave Apparition. It has been printed several and reprinted into several other products, but it's still a very valuable card, like a useful card as far as utility is concerned. And I'm going to say this is probably $5 or $6, so that's not bad. First pack foil of the box is the Archpriest of Iona. Okay. Then we get into some of our showcase art. We've got Canyon Yerboa, Skyclave Geopede. We've got a Phylath. That's pretty good. All right, nice. Let's see here. How are we doing this? I don't know how we're going to do this. And we've got Spitfire Lagak, Swarm Shambler as the extended art foil. That's actually not awful. That's not a huge value hit, but a card that actually did see some play, did see some run for a while. Especially in counters decks. So, pack 1, not an atrocity. There are actually some valuable mythics, some really nice modal cards in here. So, good land cycle. Hopefully we pull at least a couple of those. Alright, we've got our planes there. Hey, there we go. That's actually pretty good. So I'm going to put the expedition or the extended arts up there. Valakut Awakening. This is actually pretty, one of the more valuable hits. I'm going to say $5, $6, $7, somewhere around that for the extended art. Does flip over into the Stoneforge, so it's a land on the back. And then, very nice, our first pathway of the box, we've got Clearwater Pathway. And on the back of the Clearwater Pathway, we have the Murkwater Pathway. Do have some, definitely have some playability. So, good land cycle. Spitfire Lagak as our showcase. Very nice, good old Ruin Crab. You could do worse there. And our second pathway of the box is going to be Bright Climb Pathway. So, this is the extended art. And that's the Grim Climb on the back. Not upset about seeing pathways. I'll phrase it that way. Those are definitely, those are things that you're not unhappy about pulling, right? Territorial Skycat. Oh, our first expedition of the box. Grove of the Burn Willows. Very, very nice. And again, these expeditions, they're aging quite well. They look really good. I don't know that my camera is quite doing it justice, trying to catch the light, but these expeditions, they are fabulous, like just fantastic. So let's do this. Hopefully we have a multi-expedition box. Getting one in the very first couple of packs would seem to bode well for us. And again, a nice little Grove of the Burn Willows. Yeah, probably, I don't know, like maybe only a $10 expedition. I'll say only, but not one of the more valuable hits. But again, if you're pulling multiple per box, that's not a bad way to go. All right, so we've got our Forest. Nimble Trap Finder as the extended art. Okay. We got Verizal as our pack foil. I don't know what it's here. Right there. Okay, Verizal. Then we get into our showcase arts. We've got the Skyclave, Canopy Balaf, Felidar Retreat. That's actually a pretty decent rare right there. I enjoy that. Skyclave Pickaxe. Shadow's Verdict as the extended art foil. And that's going to do it for that pack. So no mythics yet except for the Expedition. Those don't really count for that purposes of that slot. So we're not really counting that. I would be ecstatic to pull, gosh, any of the rare mythics, Mythic Land Cycle. I say rare. Mythic Land Cycle. Those are actually seeing more and more play. I think they have some commander playability to them as well. We've got a mountain. That does look really good. Like, credit where credit is due. Holy moly. Like, look at how good that looks. Anyways, all right, enough of the lands. Throne of McKinney. Not exactly the rare land we wanted to see as the extended art. Zara Sand, the Trickster. Good old, almost like a ninja, but it's like rogue ninja. It's our pack foil. Dreadworm Showcase. Fearless Fledgling. Sure. And Nahiri, Heir of the Ancients, as our first mythic of the box. It is a borderless planeswalker. This is a non-foil. Not a ton of value there, so kind of a ho-hum mythic, but it looks cool. It's a good looking card. And Akun Hellhound, sure. Oh, hey, Scoot Swarm in the Showcase foil. That's actually not a bad rare. Could certainly do worse there. What do we want to do here? Let's combine some piles. Don't really care about that. Keep the land separate. Yeah, okay. That seems okay. That seems okay. Move some stuff around. Bear with me. I didn't need to do all this. Really unnecessary. Still doing it. Okay. All right, next pack up. Okay. Ooh, Malakar Rebirth. That's actually pretty good uncommon. There are some uncommons in this set with those modal uncommons. That's one of them that are actually worth a few bucks a piece as well. Next mythic of the box is Angel of Destiny, and this is the extended art. That is angels. Angels are all the rage now, right? So probably have some value to it. Ooh, next mythic, we have a pack foil, Forsaken Monument. Probably, only a handful of dollars, but man, this card always feels like it has some real potential to it. Whenever you tap a permanent for that generic, or not that colorless mana, add an additional, and whenever you cast a colorless spell, you gain 2 life. Pretty spicy. All right, another Spitfire as our showcase card. Sure, why not? Nectar Pot. Next pathway, Branch Loft Pathway. That's very nice. We flip this. This goes into the Boulder Loft Pathway. Third pathway of the box. Not unhappy about that. And then Dreadworm. And Inscription of Insight as the extended art foil rare. Again, not a huge value. It's a good looking card. Foiling on it looks really good. All right, last pack of the first half of the box. We're at 3 mythics, 1 expedition, and a bunch of pathways. 3 different pathways. I'd love to get a foil extended art pathway. That would be sweet. All right. Super good looking island there. Very nice. Maul of the Skyclaves, No Slouch as an extended art rare. Tabarax as Hope's Demise as a pack foil. And then Prowling Felidar is our first showcase. Skyclave Pickaxe is our next showcase. Another Scoot Swarm as a showcase rare. And Prowling Felidar, Kargan Intimidator as the extended art foil. That was kind of a thud for last pack of the last row, of the first row, I should say. All right, on to the second half of the box. A lot of good modal cards in this set. Somebody, pointed out that I wasn't a huge fan of the set in a previous video where I was just opening, I think, a regular box, and they said, yeah, but there's a lot of really good commander cards in here. Ooh, hey, oh, gross. I wanted to be excited. It was Jace, and I forgot how bad Jace is. So our next mythic is a Jace Mirror Mage. It's not even the borderless version, just the pack foil. It might be the worst Jace version ever. But somebody was pointing out to me how many good commander cards there are in this set, and so I appreciate that. Another Scoot Swarm. We're going to go for a playset of Scoot Swarms. We're at 3 right now. All right, Skyclave GP, sure. Coveted Prize as the extended art, and that's going to do it. So, have not hit a second expedition foil yet. Hopefully, we're good for at least one more, and we slow down on the mythic train a little bit. Okay. Next pack up. Let's do some stuff. Another super sick looking island. Little Legion Angel. Extended art. Maul of the Skyclaves in the pack foil. Hellhound as the showcase. Another Dreadworm. Why not? Alright, another Branchloft pathway. Another extended art Branchloft pathway. So, of course, that again does flip into that Boulder pathway. Again, not sad about pathways. Hellhound in the foil. And Magmatic Channeler. A card that I actually thought was going to do a little bit more. I think people tinkered with it a little bit. I don't think it saw a lot of play overall. Felt like one of those cards that might have some really good like hidden value to it, but it never quite took off. Okay, next pack up. We've got, counting this one, 4 packs left in this box. So we've got our first planes, sure. We've got Anawan, the Ruin Thief. Is that a commander card? Did I even realize there were commander cards in this set? Or in this? Weird. Okay. Anawan, Ruin Thief, extended art. Kiri the Fearless Voyager in the pack foil. Now we're going to hit our showcase cards here. We've got Canopy Baloth, Geopede, Omnath. Yeah. Nom 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 nom. Very nice. Showcase Omnath. Next mythic up. Omnath's got some decent value to him. I'm going to say this is probably, I don't know, probably a $12, $14, $15 card, somewhere around there. Not a bad mythic, though. Take that. Most definitely take that. Skyclave Squid. Ooh, hey, yeah, all right. Again, pathways I'm not even a little sad about, especially these extended art foils. They look absolutely dynamite. So we've got our Bright Climb pathway, which is on the flip side to the Grim Climb. And that is, again, it's those extended art foils. I always feel like those types of lands will just continue to age very nicely. So I'm actually pretty excited about that. Definitely take that. Okay, next pack up. Still only at 1 expedition, though. I'm certainly hopeful that we can at least pull a second. It would feel like a little bit of a letdown to get stuck on 1, especially so early in the box. Okay, Forest, sure. Wayward Guide Beast. Yeah, Goblin Guide, you are not terrible. Extended art. Valakut Exploration as a pack foil. Okay. McKindy Ox first showcase. Skycat is our second showcase. Another pathway. We do have what do we have? Six pathways now. The River Glide pathway, which flips into the Lava Glide pathway. Again, 6 pathway box, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those are the extended art. 1 is even a foil. Not a bad way to go. Oh yeah, Copperline Gorge. Let's go. Second expedition of the box. So we did at least hit 2 of those, which means with our box toppers, we're good for at least 4 expeditions. Not a bad way to go. Copperline Gorge, very nice. What is this? There's 2 or fewer lands. So it's one of the fast lands. It's the Gruul fast land. Yeah, that's probably got some value to it. I'm not sure offhand. We've got two packs left. So we hit both the Gruul lands. Probably could have done a little bit better in that area. But you know what? Expeditions are expeditions. We'll take them. Okay, next up. And it feels good. It feels good to at least get that second expedition. It would have felt like a real letdown with only 1 of the foils. All right, Inscription. Seagate Restoration as a pack foil. Let's freaking go. That is a nice mythic pull. Beautiful mythic. That's that land cycle I'm talking about, because this is a sorcery and it flips into the land, which is a Seagate Reborn. I think this is a pretty valuable card. Probably $16, $17. Maybe even a little bit more at that point just for the pack foil. So, again, not disappointed. Fearless Fledgling as our showcase. Lotus Cobra showing up in the showcase. Man, that card used to be such a house. Like, that was a mythic level card when it first came out. Another Fledgling. And Confounding Conundrum as the extended art. All right, last pack in the box. We got 2 of those foil expeditions, so that's not bad. And we did get a Seagate Restoration as a pack foil, so not a dud for a box. Good old Omnath in there as well. pretty well-rounded box, I would say. All right, last, here we go. Kargon Intimidator, Master of Winds pack foil. That's kind of gross. All right, into our expedition, or into our showcases, we got Squid, Squiddy, Felidar, another Pathway, Clearwater Pathway. Holy moly, what a box. Tons of pathways. All right, this flips into the Murkwater Pathway. Very nice. And we've got the McKindy Ox. Anything left spicy in this box? It is Linvala, Shield of the Seagate as our last pull of the box. Good looking card. Another Angel. Saw a little bit of play. I've seen it running around. Of course, we've got our Expeditions. But just check out for what second? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pathways. Holy moly. See, this is why this product was underrated for a while. You've got your Expeditions in here. You've got your Pathways, which is a pretty, it's a very playable land cycle. And now you got some decent mythics. And of course, you've got 2 guaranteed box toppers. What is our first one going to be? Bountiful Promenade. Hey, Bountiful Promenade. We're back. We've got Promenades again. Very nice. All right, so we've got our Crowdland. Sweet. 2 or more opponents. Right on. And our last box topper is... It'd be nice to get a Fetch or... I don't know. What else do we want? Fetch would be great. You know what I'd love is like an Ancient Tomb or something along those lines. Struggling. I just don't want to nick the card. All right, there we go. Last one. Here we go. Scalding Tarn. Yeah! We got a Fetch. We did it. We did it. Woo! Nice Tarn. Good save right there. So that's our box. 4 Expeditions. Got a Tarn up in there. We got Copperline Gorge, Grove of Burnwillows. Again, we got, 7 pathways, one of which was foil. Mythic Seagate Restoration pack foil. Omnath. A bunch of Scooties. Pretty good box. Pretty solid box overall. This was a fun experience. I feel like now I want to just open more of these, especially for the Expedition factor. Holy moly. All right, thanks for joining me, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. And if you did, please remember to hit that subscribe button for me. Hit that like button for me. And, of course, drop me some comments as well. Appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks so much, and have a great day.